I'm Jordan Rayner, and this is the Word Before Work. Today, we're starting a new 5-week series here on the Word Before Work called 5 Biblical Truths About Time and Productivity. Let's read Ecclesiastes 3:11 together. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Deep in our bones, we know that we were created to live forever. It's why we're drawn to stories like Narnia and Frozen, in which death is ultimately a lie. But we don't just long to live forever, we also long to be productive forever. Now, we don't feel like this every day. Sin has made work and our efforts to be productive difficult, but something in our souls and in God's word shows us that work was meant to be very good. See Genesis 1 and 2. I think we have all caught glimpses of what work must have been like prior to the fall. You deliver a killer sales pitch and feel completely in your element. Or you finish writing a great chapter and can't wait to share it with your spouse. Or you hammer the last nail into a table and step back and admire your creation with healthy pride. If you've experienced even just one of these moments, you know what it feels like to want work like that to last forever. You don't want it to end because we all know that we were put on this earth to do something, to make a mark towards some end. Arthur Miller said it best in his play, Death of a Salesman, when he wrote, quote, "To leave a thumbprint somewhere on the world is a need greater than hunger or sex or thirst, a need for immortality, and by admitting it, the knowing that one has carefully inscribed one's name on a cake of ice on a hot July day," end quote. All of this brings us to the first of 5 truths we'll see in this series. Our longing for timelessness is good and God-given. Ecclesiastes 3:11, which we already read, makes this crystal clear, saying that God has set eternity in the human heart. In the words of Jen Wilkin, quote, "God has given time-bound humans a longing for timelessness," end quote. This is one of the main themes of the musical Hamilton. Summarizing what he wants out of life, Alexander says, quote, "I want to build something that's gonna outlive me." But when Alexander's wife, Eliza, can't understand her husband's need for immortality, she urges her husband to just stay alive because that would be enough. But we all know that's not enough. We know that we weren't created just to stay alive and get through life. Something in our God-designed DNA tells us that we were made for something more. To be human is to work with time that our minds tell us is finite, but that our souls assure us shouldn't be finite. So why is time finite? That's the question we'll answer in the next devotional. Today's devotional only scratches the surface of how God's word connects to our work. If you want to go deeper, sign up for my free 20-day devotional called The Word Before Work Foundations at twbwfoundations.com. These email devotionals are designed to help you gain a rich understanding of the biblical narrative of work, how exactly your work matters for eternity, and what those truths mean for how we ought to work today. You can sign up right now, again, for free at twbwfoundations.com.